From the YouTube headquarters, this is our Nightline with Elmore. And now, man knows what's up when it comes to making jokes about random things. And he's pretty funny too, I'll tell you that much.
Mr. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we like to attend to the late night host stars here. Because he finally here to say, welcome to Earn Nightline with your host of the sky, Mr. And like an announcer said, but let's talk about tonight. Mainly the swings had between Don Cheadle and as Wardy / Warmers. He may be thinking that there's the Iron Man story has completely been now and done. However, Marvel Studios still decided the next level for Phase 4 or Phase 5, War Machine. Clearly, Marcel is trying to do anything to put himself here, since Stan Lee is now, as I say, out of control. And still, his role was pride in other wars. You said that when Iron Man saga ended, begin to understand that he would portray as Jamie Rhodey / War Machine. But clearly that's what he said. What Don Cheadle just said. We might see some new faces too, you know. Okay. They might be right. Don Cheadle has come back to life. And Iron Wars 2023 call upon getting what Padres could get rescue film of all time. Maybe Robert Downey Jr. could reprise his Iron Man persona, or if not, Cheadle is one smart guy around the town. Let me take it on the well if you ask what I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andy Orton. Yes.
Okay. Now, folks, we all know that Don Cheadle is now continuing his own path to make late night scripts. But the kind of one that Don Cheadle will finally get his opportunity set here when about to make it clear in Iron Wars with the Disney Plus Whistle series. And of course, those that matter here, they tried to make one quick remarks here and just clearly said that. None of our folks at home might say this, but I might twist a nerve when it came to hard time and heavy lifting, but I was about to ask that many folks at home, they still getting so stuff done. I mean, look at this. We're looking at tonight's show, and once again, once in the entire life, we just say that Don Cheadle, well, might as well here. We'll give a patal. See what will provide parts to make the spin-off for the Iron Man rescue. And after what Andrew Potter would do here, perhaps she and Tony McGuire might get on in the scene. Exactly what the movie decided to bring the public here. But not all movies had the bubble around second unity. It deserves not more pressure than it has, Mr. Muir. Oh yeah, over action, comedy, humor, and some strong dialogue, unless it's on the art of being yourself. Those are kind of big things here, Mr. Muir. But anyway, Don Cheadle, I'm kind of wondering, If the Underworld are gonna be more than 10 times more views than that should take ideas of long-term memory loss and a long-term memory loss of Don Cheadle's performance. In both the Iron Man movies, Fences, Captain America Civil War, and the Avengers Endgame, Infinity War Endgame. But to say what I said here, I'm so sad that Iron Man's dead might be the new war machine in the next future. That's why I just hope to be.
It's time for commercial. Yes.
Oh.
A watch that can freeze time.
No way.
How did you do that? Wow. So your watch stops time?
In the wrong hands, it's trouble.
You're running around with something that's not supposed to exist.
In Zach's hands, it's a blast.
Yeah, that's funny, Zach. And what we gonna do next?
Clock Stoppers, rated PG. Starts Friday, March 29th.
Cowboy and bartender. Cowboy and bartender. Let's go.
Finally, Don Cheadle has finally going to get his part in the Iron Man movie in the future developments. Of course, they're talking about our wars, and I so much ideas here. And some movies are trying to boost out the wings to grab the next entrances here. They always got some lineup for May, including Marvel Studios' Black Widow on Disney Plus. Yeah, that's one way to see when movies are getting back to the base this year. And after what we just witnessed, naughty other Avenger films. We fought Iron Man got the slap in the Avengers Endgame. Might be the end of time. But it clearly said that here. I guess Don Cena's War Machine in the Army Wars could be one thing I said and Don Cena will know you like we went to fight before and we go fight the past again. Yeah, that's one way to say it. But I just wonder, how do we know of what's wrong with the side of the coin here? Perhaps we might knew of what's going on here. Have you thought of it yet? Yet, cowboy? That voice. It can be. Whoa, I don't believe my eyes. It's Mr. Toucan. Yes. And I think you remember me, cowboy. I heard that Don Cena is now in the mine here. After seeing Iron Man get the axe up in the Endgame. Making sure the Philly saga ended in a great, big, unfortunately, the way that this film should have ended weeks, hours in that the Pacific War. That's clearly what he says here. But why are you here exactly? Exactly. Yeah, all the time that Don Cheadle was the man who made comedy. I don't think that you would be the really villain in the saloon. I am not the villain saloon. I'm talking about the other wars. What would the day that make it into a war machine? What our story with war machine further after Iron Man snapped. After Iron Man snapped the universe and another character come back to life. They're still wondering how much credit that they need to take. And look, with Iron Man's passing, with Iron Man and Black Widow's death, Thor's went out to come to the galaxy, and recently everyone else talking about Captain America, find a right partner, for slow down with Peggy Carter in the past. That clearly doesn't matter of how much timelines that we can get in this universe. Okay. Now you get me infuriated. But that's not the way we understand it here, folks. Yeah, you kind of have the core in hand, and you kind of talking something else in mind here. Listen to Khan. I hate the kind of wondering if you're the true villain or the villain in the story. But there's nothing in this time that you would come this bar and talk about Don Cheadle for that kind of mafia because he played War Machine as so far as Howard plays the Ant-Man in the Ant-Man movies. Because even though you were trying so hard to get the phase 4 will be an epic send to Disney Plus is going to the world here. That's true, but I'm here because of one thing only. If Disney Plus is more better than any other site in the world.
Woo! There's a big helicopter and it's bringing in 8 flying elephants. Everybody evacuate. This could be odd.
Oh no! Flying elephants. Well, folks, I kind of wondering if everyone else know how much all we've done so far here. But to kind of point the point here, you're kind of saying this, but I kind of understand that when this when they so it's packed with good humor and jokes along the way. But I tell you, folks, of what's going to happen tomorrow night, I dare everyone else to please check the show because it's the truth to get you to it here. So anyway, folks, if you say that, that's the news, and I'm out here. Ask Lisa, bye.